Good morning, gang. It is 4:21. About like 10. Nah, it's like 10:50. It's going on 11. I just had a real good walk. A real good morning walk. Trying to work on like waking up in the morning and just getting nature in. Morning walk. At least brushing my teeth. Failed on that. I'm not gonna say failure because the day is still thriving. But yeah, I did get out, got some fresh air, laid in bed for some, just didn't rush to get up. I've been working on that too, like not rushing to hop up and hop to the substances, hop to the numbing, like really just waking up in the morning and flowing, just letting life flow. And it's been doing wonders. A struggle of this journey is people, I guess. I'm not even gonna say I guess, it's people. Like, I talked to you guys yesterday and just told you about family dynamics and etc. But one of the family dynamics, like the hovering of parents or like codependent parents, that is what adds struggle to this routine. Even when I used to live with my mom, like it's like for some reason when I try to like go by the beat of my own drum and learn more about who I am internally, what I like to do, what I want to do, like when I embark on those journeys, I feel like I get a lot of resistance from my parental figures, like just like problems that are searched for, things that are searched for, or boundaries that aren't respected. Like it's like, and I can give a lot, I can give and give and give and just show up and care about how my parents feel and what they need, and like, and at times like care so much about those things that I put myself on the back burner. Their kid, the one that's supposed to be like, the roles are supposed to be reversed a lot of the times. So when I start to work on different things, and then like I noticed that the people around me kind of, well, like my dad, I'm gonna just be specific and say my dad, like noticed the way in which he and his actions change. Like it's like he puts the responsibility on me for whatever vibe is of that day. So if I wake up in the morning and I want to have a flowy, chill morning, and the first time I get out the bed to like actually get up and move around and walk around, I'm being like bombarded. It's like, whoa, I'm sorry. A car just came in this parking lot and they parkers, but it's okay. Like, if I'm working on flowing, getting my morning started, doing and all of those things, and I have someone who's like now their actions are more like passive aggressive and minimal. So like, they go from being exuberant when I'm, when I don't have boundaries, and then when I start to have boundaries, it's like now I'm kind of getting a silent treatment, like and there's no balance. It's like either it's 100% on-go bantering all the time, or it's silent treatment and awkwardness and etc. There's no in between for that, which it sucks. It sucks. Because you want to be able to be understood by your parental figures. Like, even the things, like, this is not even parental figures, but people in general, like, the things that you work on. And I mean, truth be told, the more that I even embark on this journey, the more I understand and don't really care to be understood. Like, being understood is overrated. It's so overrated. It's like there's no need. I mean, there's a need, but like, you know, like us as humans, we put a lot of like, you know, pressure on things that don't need to have pressure over. But it's just that when it comes to like your family members, it's more difficult because it's like how do I say it? It's destabilizing, because if your foundational and your root system don't really get you, then you know it kind of becomes a point that like, damn, how would anybody get me? And then you know, you like people, you know, go to friends and etc. You know, I had my period in life where I looked for that in romantic relationships, and I got tastes. You know, I got tastes of it, a little small taste of it, but you know, nothing that consistent, nothing to the point where it's like, okay, like I get you some, but and then I'ma stay. No, like, they may get me. You know, people. I've sat and read poetry to people, you know, and was still used, like still treated like I meant nothing. Scum on the ground. Just not even like gum on the bottom of your shoe. Like, that's how I've been treated at times. Ugh. But this morning, like, I really just been, like, I just wanted to vent off, like, the changes in energy, because, like, one thing that's hard is, like, help. Like, when help changes because your boundaries change, that's when it really starts to fuck with me. Because it's like, damn, like, so because I'm doing different things outside of the norm to improve my life, to be more healthy as a person, to be better, because I'm doing those things and you're not getting what you're used to getting, then, excuse me, then now the help has to dwindle. It's just crazy. It's mad crazy. And it's real crazy when it comes from parental figures, because it's like, bro, like, y'all know I don't have it right now. Y'all know I don't have it. Y'all know the phase of life that I'm in. But at the end of the day, like, I just remain grateful. Like, just still try to have gratitude. Remember, like, okay, I'm grateful I have a place to live, a bed to sleep in, you know. And I just keep praying for that. Remembering that it's not necessarily guaranteed that it maintains that, you know. But I just appreciate God. You gotta be appreciative, like, you gotta, because I'm telling you, in every hard moment, it's a moment to grow. It's a moment to get better than you were before. Like, can you imagine that? Like, people hate the rain, right? People don't like the rain. People don't like to get caught in the rain. But the plants and the trees, they don't have any choice but to be rained on. They can't get up and walk away and move. they gotta stay out in the rain. They gotta keep thriving and living and, experiencing, like, no matter the season. Snow, no leaves, like, rain, no rain, sun, no sun, heat, no heat, pressure, no pressure. They still here. What does that say? What does that tell you? Shoot, even animals, cats, birds. You think they all run to go get shelter in the rain? No. It be birds that be outside flying. Big ass birds just coasting. And it's a thunderstorm and they just cruising. And you wonder why why they take so much time on the sunny days, because they appreciate those rainy days too. Flying in a rainy day help you learn how to fly. Help you learn how to fly in the rain. Like, you're not gonna be able to just fly in the rain. You gotta practice. You gotta do it. You gotta live. And I'm working on it. Like, I'm really working on it, because it is easier said than done. Because another reality is that, like, there is no 100% happy baseline. Like, people will lie to you. People will lie to you. Like, you get on social media and all you see is just happy. I mean, I'm not gonna say all, but, like, you see happy, you see highlights, you see, like, the goals, the, hashtags or whatever. But the reality is that your favorite idol, who you look up to, who makes so much money, who do this, do that, they cried. They've cried. People cry. People try to make it seem like they don't, and some people don't. But then those people, you know what happened? They end up crashing out. They end up on Snapped. Like, come on, stop. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, because we all know the real. We all know the real. So, like, when I talk, like, I'm not going to sit and act like everything all peaches and cream and jolly, like, because it's not. Shit get rough. You feel me? Like, it's been days when I didn't know. Oh my goodness, y'all. I tell you, it's been days when I didn't know. When I didn't know if I was going to make it. I'm telling y'all, like, it's been days where I cursed God out to nothing. Like, it's been days where I was so angry. It's been days where I felt so betrayed. Like, it's nights I couldn't sleep. Years and months at a time. I can only sleep for 3, 4, 5 hours max at a time. Like, 7, 8 hours. I wasn't getting that. I would sleep for like 4 hours and wake up and be up, and that's it. Like, are y'all hearing me? I'm telling y'all, like, only your worst moments can make you sit in a parking lot on the ground like this and talk to YouTube with no care. Car drove in the parking lot, they parked, they probably watching me like, this girl, she's just sitting on a parking lot floor, like, I'm at the point in my life when I don't care. But this is my one life I'm living. Like, if I want to sit on the fucking floor, I am. Because one thing I learned too is that a lot of this world, they shame what they don't understand. But the people who know and people who are for you, they're not going to shame that. And a lot of times people shame what they're afraid to do themselves. Like, you ever had people, like, call you crazy or try to, like, mock you or criticize you for something, and then next thing you know, they doing it? Like, how the hell are you gonna come and try to shame me and you doing the same exact thing? You're doing the same thing, bro. Like, look at this. Yeah, that's beauty. That's beauty. Anyway, I do appreciate y'all for listening. Like, I was gassed, posting my first video. I got like 2 subscribers from the first video. Now I have 3 total subscribers. Shoot, a win is a win. Hey, like, I'm very grateful. Like, I'm very grateful. If it's 1 person, 2 people, like, to be heard, to be, understood, for my content to reach people and, like, impact and touch people enough to, like my post and subscribe. Come on now. That's a blessing to me. And yeah, like, really, I'm just trying to, like, with this channel, like, I'm not trying to force it. Like, I'm not trying to have only philosophical moments, only funny moments. Like, one day I'm gonna take you guys on one of my walks too. Just talk to you guys on one of my walks. Like, these are things I can do now, because before, honestly, when I really wanted to make YouTube videos, my phone was done. Done. And I couldn't even make a long video. But this video is mostly just about life and venting, because I'm gonna finish this off, like, cause I'm a sage, so I'm gonna keep going, nigga. Like, if you helping me, like, let me know, communicate. It shouldn't be a thing to where, like, you are afraid to communicate and talk to me if, like, I'm not a version of myself that you not comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you could only interact and mingle and talk to the version of your daughter, like your child, I mean, let's keep it specific. If you can't interact and, like, handle the version of your kid, like, outside of the version that makes you comfortable, then really, like, let's label what it is. It's conditional. It's conditional care. It's conditional help. And a person can love you all they want to love you, like, even your parents, like, these things. But at the end of the day, people are people. Parents are people. Like, the world is filled with people. So you just can't really expect that, which is unfortunate. Like, truth be told, you should expect that. Like, you should expect and attract everything that your soul is aligned with you to attract in your life, because that's how you create a life that is not the same life you currently live. When you expect things to go a certain way, like, you are telling, you're not just the universe, not just God, but you're telling yourself. That's the most important thing, because your mind and your nervous system are literally so important. So if you're feeding those 2 components, like, your nervous system can influence your body, your physical body. So if you're telling yourself that you can't reach certain points, that you can't do it, that you won't be able to do it, that you're not gonna, if you're not, like, it's not gonna come, babe. It's not gonna come. And I've been working on that too. That's a lot of things that I've been working on. So, like, I feel like, in truth be told, like, life is a constant, working progress. Like, one thing, I'm gonna say this in my channel early. Like, one thing I don't agree with is the phrase and idea of people being healed. There is no such thing. Because I was blessed enough in my life, my early adulthood. 19, 20, I became a CNA. And I was blessed to work with the elderly population, to be able to talk to them and discuss. Excuse me. And one thing they will tell you is that, like, these are people 80, 90 years old. They are still learning. 40, 50, however old you are, like, whatever age people feel old is, it's not old. 40, 50 in a nursing home, that's young. So when I see 40 and 50-year-olds as a 24-year-old, I know that they are young. They have so much more life to live. Because I've worked there. You feel me? I've interacted, I've taken care of these people. And it kind of be like a little bit crazy for me because, like, I'm 24 and I still feel like I live so many lives. So I feel older than I really am. Like, I feel like I'm not even, like, like, I'm 24, but, like, like, I don't know, like, I could be like 222, you know what I'm saying? So, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so, like, okay. Healing, just say healing. Life is just a process of returning to homeostatic homeostatic balance. That's it. You're constant, it's like, because saying, like, okay, saying you're gonna reach a point where you healed, like, it takes away from the fact that life is still gonna flow. So, okay, I'm healed. Okay, cool. But then if something should happen tomorrow, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, it's just like, it's just about, like, a battle of, like, learning how to control your emotions, learning how to deal with things, learning how to regulate yourself no matter the situation. Like a tree. I love nature. I strive to be like nature because I am nature and I can be like nature. So if I want to be a tree, I want to ebb and flow with the circumstances of each season. I can. And God is great. God is great. He created us to do so. We limit ourselves by putting our minds in a box for what should happen and what shouldn't happen. But the reality is that just as simple as the trees stand, just as simple as the wind blows, we can change and we can get better. We can grow. We can maintain. We can persevere. We can get strong. It's all a matter of just letting go. And letting go of everything, including time. Just being. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. If you guys have anything to say, let me know. Like, my comment section is for y'all to vent to. We vent and we gang for real. So, let gang be gang. Go ahead.